Yes, students, today we are going to do problem number 15 of page number 62. Okay, 62, problem number 15. Okay, see, from the following information, prepare statement of affairs and find out profit or loss of Mr. Pavan, who keeps his book under single entry system. Pavan started his business on 1st April 2014 with a capital of 50,000. See, 1st April he is starting his business. That time he was having 50,000 rupees with him. It means this was the capital at the beginning of the year. His assets and liabilities on 31st March 2015 were as under. So instead of giving closing capital, they are giving his position was there on 31st March 2015. So with the help of this information, we need to find out capital at the end of the year. Okay. Cash in hand 6,000, bills receivable 5,000, stock in trade 18,000, debtors 16,000, furniture 30,000, bills payable 7,000, sundry creditors 15,000. Okay, students, see, they are asking us to prepare statement of affairs and find out profit and loss. See, statement of affairs is nothing but balance sheet. Okay, so pay attention here, students. First, I will write your balance sheet as on 31st March 2015. Balance sheet is a statement which is divided into two parts. Okay, here it is liabilities, amount, assets and amount. See, students, why are we preparing this? Because we want to find out capital at the end of the year. Okay, now cash in hand is an asset, so we will write it at asset side, cash in hand. What is an amount? 6,000. Then we are having bills receivable, balance sheet, asset side, bills receivable 5,000. Okay, then we are having stock in trade. Again, it is an asset, stock in trade. What is an amount? 18,000. Okay, next we are having sundry debtors. Okay, what is the amount of sundry debtors? 16,000. Next, furniture, balance sheet, asset side, furniture 30,000. Okay, then we are having bills payable, balance sheet, liability side, bills payable. What is an amount? 7,000. And creditors were 15,000. Okay, now what do we need to find out? We need to find out capital. See, capital is nothing but excess of assets over liabilities. So here, students, we know that capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. Am I right? We know that capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. Let's do the total of assets first. 0, 0, 0. 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 8, 19, 19 plus 1, 20, 25, 2 will carry, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. Our asset side total is 75,000. Whereas our liability side total is 22,000. Okay, 75,000 minus 22,000. Thus, capital is equal to 53,000. Right? So here, students, we know that in balance sheet, both sides we should get equal total. So capital, how much we got? I'm sorry, here it is 75,000. Which capital it is? Capital at the end of the year. what we got is capital at the end of the year, or we can say that we got closing capital. Okay, this is nothing but our statement of affairs. Now let's prepare whether we got a profit or we are suffering from loss, right? So here I will write statement of profit or loss account. Okay, now particulars and your amount. Now we need to write our formula, that is capital at the end of the year. How much capital? We had 53,000. Add drawings. Do we have any drawings in this sum? Have a look. No, we don't have any drawings. So we'll put a dash. 53,000. Then less additional capital. Do we have any additional capital? No. So adjusted capital will get 53,000. Less capital at the beginning of the year was 50,000. We are getting answer positive. So here we got net profit of rupees 3,000. Okay, we got a net profit of rupees 3,000. They have asked us to prepare statement of affairs. This is statement of affairs. Then they ask us to find out whether we got profit or loss. That is a statement of profit and loss account. This sum will come for 5 marks. Okay, now yes students, now let's start with the 16th sum, page number 62, problem number 16. Okay, pay attention. Arun started his business on 1st April 2009 with a capital of rupees 1 lakh. Again in this sum they have given us capital at the beginning of the year. Okay, his financial position on 31st March 2010 was as follows. See, whenever they are giving us financial position, it means we need to find out capital at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. Here they have given us position as on 31st March 2010, whereas year has commenced on 1st April 2009. So beginning of the year capital we are having with us. So which capital do we need to find out? Yes, we need to find out capital at the end of the year. Very true. Now debtors is an asset 70,000. Stock is an asset 16,000. Machinery 25,000 is an asset. Cash in hand is an asset 7,000. Creditors 14,000 is a liability. Bills receivable 8,000 is asset. Bills payable 15,000, again it is going to be our liability. So these items we have to divide into two parts, assets and liabilities. Okay, and then we will get a capital, that is assets minus liabilities is equal to capital. During the year he withdrew 1,000 per month. Underline it. Okay, he withdrew how much rupees? 1,000 per month. So these are the drawings. Okay, 1,000 per month. We are considering a year, so we need to multiply by 12. Okay, also introduce additional capital of rupees 6,500. This things we are going to use in formula. Statement of affairs. In statement of affairs we will not consider this. Okay, you are required to prepare statement of affairs is nothing but balance sheet. Okay, and statement of profit for the year ending 31st March 2010. So let's start students. Here I will write, now instead of balance sheet we will write statement of affairs. Okay, for your understanding we will write balance sheet as as on 31st March 2010. we know that balance sheet is divided into two parts, that is liabilities amount, assets and amount. Now let's start. First we are having debtors. Debtors are of 70,000. Stock 16,000. Balance sheet asset side 16,000. Then what are we having? Machinery 25,000. Machinery 25,000. Then we are having cash in hand. Balance sheet asset side cash in hand 7,000. Okay. Next we are having creditors. Creditors are our liabilities. So creditors, how much? 14,000. Next, bills receivable is an asset. Bills receivable. How much bills receivable? 8,000. Okay, and then bills payable. Okay, how much bills payable? 15,000. Okay, now what do we need to find out? We need to find out capital. Okay, capital is nothing but excess of assets over liabilities. So here I will write capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. Okay, now let's do the total of assets. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 7, 18, 18 plus 2, 20, plus 6, 26, 2 will carry, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. Okay, 1,26,000. Our assets are 1,26,000 and our liabilities are 29,000. Okay, thus capital is equal to minus 1,26,000 minus 1,26,000 minus 29,000. Capital will be 97,000. So in balance sheet both sides we should get equal amount. Here I will write capital. How much amount? 97,000. You can say that this is closing capital. Okay, now we need to prepare statement of affairs is done. We need to prepare what now? Statement of profit or loss account. Statement of profit or loss account. Okay, why are we preparing this statement? To find out whether we got net profit or we are suffering from net loss. So here it's particulars and amount. Okay, we will write the format first. First line, capital at the end of the year. How much it is? 97,000. Add drawings. Okay, while reading the question I explained you. Once again would like to tell you, drawings during the year he withdrew 1,000 per month. So 1,000 into 12 because we are going to talk about year, right? So 1,000 into 12 will be 12,000. So total 1,09,000. Okay, less additional capital. What is an additional capital? Additional capital is 6,500. Okay, so here we got 1,02,500 is going to be our adjusted capital. Less capital at the beginning of the year. What was the capital at the beginning of the year? Was 1 lakh. Again, we are getting positive answer is nothing but we are getting net profit of rupees 2500. This was problem number 16. They have asked us to prepare statement of affairs and net profit or loss, whatever it is. So we first prepare statement of affairs, that is nothing but balance sheet. Then we have prepared statement of profit and loss account to find out whether we got net profit or net loss. This was problem number 16. Thank you.